me look real quick. First game. I forget who finished first. Nova, I saw them around farm. They were running around the place. I don't know how many kills they got. Are Zeus in this one? Probably not, right?
They are in this one. They are in this one. They group B.
Yeah, so Zeus, you're not trying to go in guns hot. You're really, you're pumping the brakes and you're trying to really learn other teams and their behaviors, right? So I like that we saw that from Zeus, at least when it comes to game. I mean, we've been seeing that from Zeus all night long, actually, now that I think about it. That they're not showing all their cards, if you understand what I'm putting down here.
Yeah. You just said all night long, and I looked outside. I was like, wait, it was day. I was like, oh, true, you're in America still.
Well, it's actually morning for me. I don't know what it is for you.
It's like it's almost 3 p.m. Okay.
Okay. Hey.
I'm gonna go head on over to now Team Secret. We are inside of this compound, so let me put the music down. Bam, we should be good to go. There you go. Gonna be actually making it into this game and get the spectator client good. And boom, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna be in this compound of Yasnaya Poliano. Gonna have Team Secret fighting over here, and also Secret Jin. Secret Jin currently got a nice high ground position, but Kenzo's not going to be able to use that position for himself, as he will be going down to the hands of Highboy. 4 Angry Men also could try and join the mix in the northern edge if they really want to. They're definitely hearing some gunshots. Tend to like to go aggressive if the opportunity comes at hand. This might be an opportunity for them to go for it. Just want to look at the minimap again. Like, this is pretty similar. Like, the plane path was very similar to what we had on game 1. And also the circle is very similar to what we had on game 1. It was a little bit further up north, but you got some action then. Welcome back, Dave. Welcome.
Hey, zoom out one more time. Oh. Zoom out for the boys. One more time. Someone's gotta. Yeah, I was getting my chai tea. Oh, by the way, Imperium is up, ladies and gentlemen, in your team, Max. Navi, what has been happening with them in scrims here today? Like, what is going on?
Oh my god, I feel really sad. Like, the stream, I realized was not on the gameplay scene. I actually put it back to my face. I don't know how. And it was.
You're trolling again. You're trolling again.
My face in the...
No way. No, I'm watching it now. It looks good.
Like, we got 5-minute delay. We got 5-minute delay, so you'll see my face pop up in a minute.
Man.
I don't know how I did that, but I did it. I clicked somewhere and I must have done it. So my bad for that one, guys. But hopefully, now we're good. Now we're actually seeing the gameplay. Oh my god.
Could you not put your face there again?
I'll try to not make it so people can see my ugly face. I'll try my best.
I gotta watch this. No, you're beautiful, man.
You'll see my face when I realize I do like a big surprise Pikachu face. I'm like, oh.
Hey, but at least we were telling the story, right?
Exactly.
So at least they were able to understand. Matic, the solo player out here for Navi, not scared, not backing down a fight. Will be getting one knock, trying to get another one with the M4 spray down, 4x scope. Almost able to get that one. Gonna be making sure to get that confirmed right there. Some points in the bank.
Hey, he's trying to take everyone. He's looking for a third player. Like, Matic is going absolutely wild. Tixie, Toffees, and also Meku did all 3 of them go out. And he finds very nice also. Headshot on the M4 from so far away. Now he only has to focus on the southern edge of this engagement. Like, Matic absolutely overwhelming the opposition from Dubai. And now he might actually be able to take a 1v4 clutch. Like, just picking him up one by one. Just clumping him out of the lobby.
I mean, Matic is like, Dave, listen, relax, man. Relax. Because I was questioning him. I got this, all right?
Like your series on YouTube. I got you.
I got this. The series. This is a team. Elitist United team. We were introduced to them, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Maybe. So I'm very curious to see what they could do. I mean, right off the bat, they got a couple team names that I'm in love with. What is it? Very Yummy, and then the other one's like Very Good or something like that. And I mean, I'm gonna love casting.
You're gonna love casting that, exactly. That was very good from Very Good, exactly. Like, so many things can
very nice. Oh, that's what it is. Very nice.
Very nice. Yes. Oh, Yummy actually goes down to the... Well, that is not very yummy, unfortunately. That was not tasty at all. Like, he just went down to the blue zone, and actually, this is basically a 1v3 happening for Matic of Navi. He's taken down the entire team almost. He's only down to Very Good, and Very Good, not in a good spot. There you go. It was going to happen eventually, but he's trying to make his way through.
Yeah, Matic able to actually 1v3 Elitist United team right here. I mean, that hopefully it's a learning experience, right? But grats for Matic, definitely showing us what they got. Footballist, they might be setting up a bridge camp. They see the kill feed. A lot of terrain though right now available. What are you laughing at? Is your face on screen right now?
Like, yeah, now my face is on. I'm cringing so hard. I'm like, oh no. Oh,
hold up, and you're casting it with Imperium too. Not even Dave. Man, it is. Oh
my god.
There's something else out here.
There you go. It's going in a few seconds. Normally, you're gonna see my surprise Pikachu face. Like, sorry guys, once again.
You're so concentrated too. Look at you, man.
Exactly.
You're like heavily
at one point, just like look at the screen for a second, and you're gonna see I'm gonna go like, oh.
You need to screen capture that and tweet that though. You do. If it is that good,
that's gonna be an incoming emote.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be. Can I say tech issues? Is that okay? Like lag? It's lag, guys. It's ping. Like
lag. Ping.
Yeah, lag. Exactly.
Prison open, mention. I'm just trying to confirm we're back live. By the way,
we are. We're back. We're back. We're back. Good. We're okay. It's very scuffed. Like, it's not my home setup either, so I'm trying my best to get everything normal.
Screen off. Screen off. Screen off. Screen bro. Screen bro.
I know.
Wow. But, hey, I'm not Imperium, by the way. Imperium is coming up next. I know we had Imperium's slate on the screen for about 15 to 20 minutes. No, this is Dave here. What happened?
I'm cringing so hard at that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I mean, hey, it's SCRIMS. You know, you're producing it pretty much by yourself. Sakimai throwing this all together, by the way. I mean, this is this pretty much happened yesterday. So it's just amazing that all these teams are coming together regardless to get this practice in. Talking about them, woo, it's Fade out here, Echo out here. They're getting shot from Alpha 7.
Yeah. Alpha 7 here, they're going to go for the crash. They were looking for the compound, I believe, first, and then execute kind of on the receiving end. Noobsy's going to go for a little bit of a better position behind that wall so he can actually heal off without too much of an issue. Fate is going to try and go for Echo Res very soon. Well, this is just... They're just rotating. They don't want to get anywhere close to this fight with Alpha 7 and also execute. As the smoke's slowly going to be coming on through, but the compound is now taken over, and Noob's going to have to take a 1v3 currently with a micro Uzi. Find himself an initial shutdown, but unfortunately it's going to be such a hard one, and he will go down after finding one knock.
Ah, your face, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back. We were back 5 minutes ago. What a fight, though, right there. Zute, done. Echo, bleeding on out. It's Fate right now. The last one up, alive. Alpha 7, they're trying to take full advantage of the situation here.
Yeah, there you go. Execute, go down. Alpha 7 trying to join up. They didn't even need the entire team. Execute, eliminated in 13th position. There you go. Everyone, Lamar, at least they're laughing in the chat. That's cool.
Dude, the thing is, they're savage, man. They're savage because they're disliking the video because of it. Relax. Technical problem. I saw people say dislike. No. Hit those likes. Hit those likes now. We got to get it back. We got to get back. Get those likes going. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back up. We're back up. We love you. Max man trolling. Yeah, Max. Yeah. Hey, that's what happens when you don't behave in the chat, all right? That's what happens. Remember that.
It's fine.
We cut to Max's face.
We passed it. We're past that. It's fine. We're back into the game.
We're back in the game.
Okay. So, like, I'm looking at these positions currently. Like, there's a lot of room on the outskirts. Like, every team is going dead center, which I do understand. There's a lot of high ground positions which are really viable, like where RRQ currently are, and a bunch of really strong compounds, like where A1 Esports currently are positioned also. So overall, I think this is pretty good. And what we had happen on game one was actually the circle going in a hard shift over to the eastern side where there were not many teams, and is exactly what's happening here. No teams on the east. The north is pretty much free. The south is almost pretty much free, except for having Footballists and also Na'Vi very soon. But like a hard shift could cause a lot of unwilling rotations and team not really wanting to move away from their spot because they got their spot. They aim for it early on. They don't want to move. But like the circle might want to say otherwise.
I mean, I'm looking. I think it's going to shift. Okay. Oh, yes, Naya. Okay, so 4 angry men. They were just pulling out of there. I mean, I would be hitting that U-turn and going right back. I don't know if they looted that crate already, but yes, Naya looking like a tasty snack right smack in the middle.
Yeah, Alpha 7, I think, are going to be potentially doing a similar move unless they want to go for the compounds over to the western side. I think that might be a course of action. Secret Jin, also, they're going to be chasing right behind 4 angry men, and there's going to be potentially a little small fight with 2K. Going to be taking his own engagement. Oh, wait, wait a second. Ooh. What's happening? Okay, there you go. Going to be fighting in a 1v1 versus Suck, but I believe the rest of his team is going to be joining up on this position. It's back into the police car and knows that Suck is currently in a position as Suck takes the shots, but not going to be able to connect it just yet.
Well, the rest of the team only being one, right? They lost 2 very early on, so I appreciate the disengagement right here to try to at least go for some placement points. Something that a lot of teams, they don't always utilize. They don't practice the disengagements. Everybody loves to practice the engagement, getting into the fight, but a lot of times, like, being able to successfully disengage is just as important.
100% agree on that one. I like this western rotation from Abrupt Slide. Like, this is a really clean one. They're just going for the wide northern rotation, make sure they can't get contested, because pretty sure on the edge of the circle, no teams are going to be holding onto this bridge section, so I think that's a good call from them. RQ Athena being a little bit slower actually on their respective rotation, which is a little bit surprising, because I think that when they were playing Sanhok, they were just so proactive, and this one may be a little bit more on the slower side of things. As Matic is going to go very similar way, right behind Abrupt Slayer, so they might have an encounter with Nova X very soon. But you said it right, all teams, especially for Argument, they went for a U-turn and right back into ES9 Pollyanna itself, which makes sense here because you definitely do not want to stay in the fields.
Yeah, BTR on the outskirts right here. They're looking to possibly be sandwiched between 4 AM and Footballists. I mean, those are some heavy hitters. They know how to gun. I believe BTR, they're in a nice little bowl. I think they have a bowl over there that they can utilize for some cover. Okay, they actually have a little shack too. Okay, so they got a little shack. They're going to have to defend this pretty much. It's a little complex. At least they have those outer walls so that they can at least, you know, pull out, crouch, and peek a little bit without risking too much.
Yeah, especially because if the Blitz decide to crash, then because you're playing behind the walls, like, grenades could be really dominant for Bigatron, even though they did nerf the grenades like a significant amount. And so I think that here Bigatron, if they do get crashed, they can still pull a trick up their sleeve, but for Bullets here, they're taking a good old time. They're still in circles, so they want to delay it as much as possible. But I think this is a fight that maybe the earlier the better, as Rom actually goes down to Microboy's headshot on the DP28. Rom gonna have a headache tomorrow. That's gonna leave a mark.
DP. The DP is so strong, man. I mean, it's definitely one of the most used weapons in competitive, I gotta say. The DP and the M4, I mean, go hand to hand right there. So, like you said, nades have been nerfed, but I was trying to think about it. Like, when it comes to competitive, I don't know if it affects it too much, because usually when teams start to nade, they don't only toss out one. They toss out at least 3 to 5 nades. So, I mean, you're still going to have all that damage coming out, the output right there. So, I'm curious to see how that plays a factor. BTR pulling off of this. They didn't like their current position because the next zone does go on up.
Oh, yeah, they knew that car was going to explode eventually, and that is indeed going to be the case. A1 not going to be confirming those double knocks for themselves. It's going to be the car confirming those double knocks. And now Bigatron, they're like, okay, we've got to get out eventually. Good use of the utility. The smokes will be coming on through. But they got Dante coming in strong for A1 Esports, trying to get that high ground position upon Bigatron to eliminate this team. Gonna be looking for Luxy, trying to get the flush. Does see Microboy also? Microboy goes down. It's all in the hands of Zux. As left as a one-man team, he gets spotted away, but does go down himself. Bigatron might be able to barely survive the encounter with A1. Oh, that's a stressful spot to be in for Bigatron.
Dude, Dante right there, though, too thirsty. Too thirsty. The thirst meter, just so strong. I mean, they're pushing up and getting third-partied. Like, you got the knocks. Take a second, breathe, assess the situation right there, because you definitely could have still been alive. 4 AM, 4 kills so far. They are smiling right now in the safety and comfort of their compounds, just third-partying all these fights.
Yeah, they're just having a little bit of a fun time. So now the circle completely moving away from Yasnai Polana. Alpha 7 and Canina Power could somewhat still hold on to it to keep the high ground position on the fields and just take a few sprays, and teams that decide to go central. But like, you can see it so far, like, they're avoiding the center of this field like the plague. No one wants to go there. It absolutely sucks. On Erengle 2.0 though, the southern side of the fields is a lot more viable because you've got a few dips. So here's actually a viable option if the circle does tend to go over here, but I'm pretty sure no one is going to be having the time to use it, as Footballists is now the only team currently outside of the circle, so they're going to have to crash it in eventually.
It looks like they all have vehicles though, so that's good. They can kind of build their own cover depending on where it is safe to actually enter the zone. Lobson going to be slowly scouting out there in the fields in the distance. Might have marked a spot, found a safe position for the time being, right on the edge This is big, though. I mean, they're trying to pretty much gatekeep 4 a.m. from repositioning right here. They're trying to keep them pinched.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because they're trying to gatekeep a team that's currently inside the circle when they're not in the circle themselves. So, like, kind of maybe you want to focus on your own position beforehand.
The
But
push!
They got 2 knocks already, so they're going to go for the full send it push onto 4 Angry Men. They're down to 2 players. Currently going to be a 2v3. Lud's going to go down initially. Loverzin's going to be on the left side as Lutz does get confirmed away. We're still waiting for an extra player. That's Solke, and he joins the party eventually. There you go. Joel Solke joins the mix. Gonna have a juicy cocktail. The car explodes, putting a little bit of extra tick damage down onto Loverzin. But this is a fight where really Footballists have the edge, but now we're seeing slowly but surely 4 Angry Men actually healing up from their wounds, and they might be able to reverse the steam against Footballist.
And this is actually really nice to watch because, like you said, 4 Angry Men, they had 2 knocks on their end of things, right? Footballists, they pushed in as 4, and for them to successfully defend against that is amazing. I mean, it's just remarkable right here. And not only defend, but also get the revives, get the reset. And I believe that's it. I think Footballists, I mean, they wanted to take that fight, but they bit off just a little too much more than they can chew right there. 4 a.m. on top.
4 a.m. on top indeed, picking up so many extra frags along the way, but we're going to see if RRQ, I love how RRQ are doing this to send D2E forward inside the fields because it is a tricky spot to hold on to, and now because they know that this anchor point position is free to take onto, they're going to full send the entire team. So I'm going to head on over to the POV of Sania 007, James Bond in the house. But now exactly, I talked about it right, Erengle 2.0 got these extra dips that were added to the scene, and Zeusart seemed like they want to actually capitalize on that position to actually hold on to the southern edge on their own.
Let's see what they could do here. I mean, what do we have? 7 more teams to go. RRQ, they got a couple dips, exactly like you said with the 2.0. Some adjustments to the terrain. It's more viable to push across these fields compared to before where it was just a flat shooting range. Alpha in the Harry Potter Tower on the first floor. Burning! Burning! You're dead! You're gone, son!
Gee, like no chance of just like you said it, they chuck 1 grenade, they throw the entire arsenal, and that's exactly what they did, Alpha 7, and they take down the opposing side in that Harry Potter Tower, which is probably the coolest building name in PUBG Mobile esports history. RRQ Athena now, they're doing a really similar move as to Zeus, so like they're trying to hold on to that dip. The smokes are going to give them a lot of viable options, but Abrupt Slayers, they got to try and move their way forward. Bigatron did a similar move earlier, but they went down really, really prematurely. So now they're going to be spotted out in the open. The car is going to be blown down to smithereens. They're down to still 3 players, and they are struggling to hold on to their life. As Alpha, going down in the Harry Potter Tower.
Yeah, I mean, you got the cover, but you also have to keep in mind all those windows that expose all your angles. So you got to really stay safe. You got to stay in the comfort. Konita Power going to be just north of 4 a.m. RRQ down there in the south, taking some shots. Konita Power, Rob Dini popping up with the grenade. They are a little split. It looks like they got a little 2-1 split going right here. Just trying to survive. Rob Dini trying to get a knock with these grenades onto 4 a.m.
Yeah, I think that the smokes are good for Angry Men to like maybe not get pressured by Konina Power too heavily, but also it denies them visibility. They can't spot out the players of Konina Power that easily, so that is maybe something that will hurt them on the long run. As Rob Denis said, it a 2-1 split currently coming on through. They got 2 players in a decent northern position inside the circle itself, but for Angry Men, they got to start thinking about themselves. Not many cars are in good working condition here, so maybe the car rotation might not be a viable option. They might just have to wing it and use their utility to make it inside a decent spot.
Let's see, will 4 a.m. be blessed with the next circle? No, they will be not blessed. They're going to have to run across this open terrain, but before they do so, they need to make sure to take out Konita Power. I don't know if they're aware of Rob Dini. They saw the smokes back there. They heard a couple grenades get tossed in their direction, but they might not be able to pinpoint Rob Dini, and Rob Dini can really play spoiler right here for 4 a.m.
Could be an underlying issue, just looking at. You guys in the chat are wild. I'm just saying.
What are they saying now? What? Oh, do we got to put them in timeout again?
The spam is insane. I'm going to have to get some mods here for this eventually. I'm going to get a lot more. I was not ready for like 20k viewers at one point. That would definitely surprise me. I had like 5 mods. So like I definitely need a lot more. If you guys want to be mod, hit me up on Discord. There you go. You can check out the description for that. As now Alpha 7, you know, they're currently getting pushed upon. The Molly currently kicking down Leon. Oof, having a hard time.
Law did not like that Joker nade right there. Popping up in 2K, trying to get the spray down, but Joker with another one right there with that hip fire from the M4.
Yeah, you know what? Another one.
Another
one.
Abrupt Slayers.
Oh, looking for the final player. Swaggin gets it, and you said it, the DP28, goddamn OP. And that's going to be
the one before.
Woo, that is 1v4 for Joker. Goddamn. GG, well played, Joker. Abrupt Slayers looking like slaying.
Joker, this is SCRIMS, man. Relax. This is SCRIMS. This is SCRIMS, all right? Joker wants to get the dub here, wants to get those points for PMGC, but these are SCRIMS. I'm still surprised. 4AM still up there alive and kicking. They only got one knock on their end. Looks like they have to smoke the DP, though, from Acer.
Yeah, the DP is coming on through. Like, I did say that the car rotation was not going to be viable for Angry Men. The only way they could make it was smokes, which is what they're doing. Just a few patches of smokes, allow them to get a way better position overall, but they're still going to struggle. Suck. Headshot by Ernie with a DP28. DP28 in like a field finish is so good. The moment you spot out an enemy, just mow them down 2-3 bullets or one headshot, and they're pretty much dead meat. As Zeus now, they're going to get pushed upon. They're in between between the likes of RQ Athena and also 4 Angry Men. Like, I don't see Zeus making out alive on this one. Like, they're just too many players against them in this fight.
But you know what, though? Still, another finish. Ooh! I was going to say another potential top 5 finish. I mean, if we look at Ronin with another one. About 2% HP hitting the dirt right there. Needs to make up their mind. Do I get the pickup or do I heal myself? Looks like they're going to be getting the pickup. Very interesting move here.
Blue is about to close up around these teams. Going to have the next shift in just a few seconds for phase 7. And it goes right in the palms of the hands of RQ Athena. Sure, B11 and Ernie both got knocked away, but Senior 7 should easily be able to go for that double res. Ronin, Zeal, like, they're putting the smokes down because one bullet and they're both dead, so they're going to try and buy as much time as possible. Loot up the fallen teammate of RQ Athena. Only 5 teams got Kanina Power, 4 Angry Men, the last player of the Slayers, and also RQ Athena. This is one hell of a game in a field finish here, Dave.
For sure. I mean, Acer's still alive. Joker has been popping off in the back end of this one. RRQ, they have 2 members up. I mean, I'm low-key kind of going for Zeus here. I mean, after seeing the 1v2 and the pickup, they're not going to be in the next zone. They're going to have to defend themselves against 4AM. Looks like Senior right here. There is a level 3 on the floor. It might be damage. Looks like Senior just going to be using this crate for cover for the time being.
Yeah, that's going to be definitely their game plan for now. The RQ Athena, this crate is definitely going to be a fall and grace for them. But like, also they add all these different tanks, right? These different little buildings different added in Erengle 2.0. So Joker's going to be able to use those for himself. He's going to still have him to snake his way through the blue zone, just barely on his tippy toes. Just trying to snake his way through. But RQ Athena, they're focused on North, right? They're focused on Kanina Power. They're focused on 4 Angry Men. They're focused on Zeus. Also, like, there's so much to take care of. I said Kanina Power, they're dead. But now we're down to 3 teams. As the last pair of Abrupt Slayer, Joker does get eliminated by Senior 007. Now 3 teams now remain in this game. Who will be taking this 5th chicken dinner today?
So I saw in the chat they were saying the only team that can really fight 4AM is RRQ. We might be able to at least see a 2v3 here and see if you are correct, chat. Senior trying to make sure to keep their eyes open on 4AM. Going to be tossing out a grenade right on top of Zeus. Here comes the push, the collapse. There you go. We got RRQ versus 4AM 2v3.
2v3, Senior's going to be spotted away. He's all down to B11. He clutched it in PMWL East Season 0. Can he do it once more? Finds Asaki, puts him down to 1/5 HP. Suck is still going to be close by. The other player, I don't know how to say his name, but Big finds one. Can he go for the double? Yes, he can! Dave, he's making a clutch move happen as we're down to 1 player. 1v1 of 4 Angry Men versus RQ Athena. As he's pushing out the open, he's going to have to go for the spray behind the hay bale. He's not able to find no shots. Down literally 1 shot for 4 Angry Men, and he will take this chicken dinner. But B11, he's got the bullets, and he does go down. 4 Angry Men will indeed be taking game number 5 of the scrims.
Oh, what a game from them also. I mean, yes, Naya, they pushed out again.